Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play. A network error has occurred on the Mysterious JG. This is a terrible idea. I really only have time maybe to even record just one video for this series. And last time, yeah, I had a failure video. Well, I guess I beat the General of Heaven. No, I beat the General of Earth. Because the General of Man was the first boss. And got to the General of Heaven in this boss rematch zone, but that's where I got stuck. And I had like a lengthy failure video, and I called it, because even though I kept getting really close to winning, I figured I would step away from the game, come back. Well, now, like, I've had this whole real-life situation. I had a whole week where I was on vacation with family at the beach. Didn't record anything. And I knew even at then, I had 2 weeks worth of videos all set to go, because I'm coming right back. I'm home tonight, but I'm flying tomorrow for work for a week. Like, I'm giving up my Sunday to fly for work on Monday. And it's Saturday night, and I'm like, oh, I'll record a video of this because this will be the thing that comes out Monday, like the next thing that would appear on my channel that I wasn't already preset for. And it's this series where I'm in the middle of a boss fight that I can almost win, and I'll just have time to maybe kind of get good at the game, and then the video will be over and I will have failed. So this is probably not going to work, but if I can vaguely remember how... What are the spikes? I guess they slow movement speed. Doesn't seem likely that that's going to be that big of a thing. I guess we just jump in. Yeah, that's kind of how it's going to go, isn't it? Crushing defeat. Okay, but I feel like I got stuck where I just... I keep them poisoned. Ow. There's definitely a pattern to those. Am I gonna win here? That would be nice. Oh, there you go. I guess it was I needed to step away from the game. Because the hero was saying what a terrible idea what this was, and I wanted the second try. That's...
Heaven must rise. My body may perish. My belief will never die.
Well, I think your body had already perished, but it's all good, buddy. Zhang Jiao, kind of an interesting character. I mean, he's just a peasant. He's just like a weird mystic who, I don't know, like the peasant rebellion. Like, it's very much kind of for a modern reader. It's kind of up to you to determine whether or not Zhang Jiao is a villain, because it's very easy to picture him as just kind of the soothsayer, sort of charlatan who's leading a bunch of gullible peasants to set himself up as being this kind of new emperor. But also, it's easy, you know, because there's not that much detail about the man in the book. It's also easy to kind of, like, in Dynasty Warriors, they had worked their way into this, like, comic relief Southern Baptist preacher man joke character. But you can also see him as being this kind of democratic idealist. Like, he's got these kind of spiritual beliefs based in, you know, Chinese astrology, that it's time for the imperial cycle to shift. But, like, he's also trying to get the support of peasants as opposed to lords and noble families, because I guess he doesn't have an option. He's not from a noble family. But, like, you could see it as this sort of democratic movement. But yeah, like the Yellow Turbans in Dynasty Warrior Land, the simple fact that like the three main founders of the three, quote, kingdoms all fight against the Yellow Turbans makes them easy villains. But they can be kind of a fun idea. Like, one of the things I liked about this game was that because it's not trying to tell the entire story of the Three Kingdoms novel in one go, they took their time with the Yellow Turbans, but ultimately, yeah, like every villain's plot line in this game is, what's his name? Yuji, whatever his name is, the evil Taoist in black, uses dark power to make them evil. Like, that's everybody's story, so they're not really that special in that sense. But did I decide that there was a wizardry spell I was honing in on, or was it just I'm leveling everything up evenly because none of the level 40 ones matter? Barbed Nightmare seemed like it could be kind of fun, but I guess Barbed Nightmare is the most useful of the spells left. Oh, but that's the only one I actually have access to. For everyone else, I'm at level 25-ish. Yeah, Scorch Spinner doesn't really interest me particularly. Overpower Burst greatly, increase the damage of the next wizardry or spell or martial. I mean, that could be a thing. Be a Vanquisher. It seems like one of those things that would be useful very situationally. Illusionary Shell doesn't sound too bad. Certainly it's something where there wouldn't be a bad situation. There's no situation to use it in where it's bad. It just absorbs damage. Release a crucible to the front that will form a poison bug around the enemy it hits. Malignant Icefall, Ominous Chill. The question is, if the target moves around, does it do anything at all? Some serious fog kind of the enemy terrain. I think if any of these are useful at level 40, it's probably Illusionary Shell. And I think if I'm just spreading them evenly, then the Earth Virtue's next anyway, so. Is Earth just the one that allows me to... Yeah, that actually doesn't do it. It's just increasing your equipment load, so whatever. Alright, well, I'm pleasantly surprised that we've got as much time. I thought I'd have a whole video failing against that boss, so... I mean, the key to winning was... I think the key to winning ended up being that I timed my evades right. Which I was doing... Well, the times that I got close to winning and didn't quite pull it off, I was doing that too. But he didn't use his area of effect that much. And I think the most important thing is I just kept on top of him, and he, like, there was only one time he summoned one of, like, the temporary apparitions of his brothers They were the ones that were really making it difficult because they gave you something else to lock onto. They made it confusing. But that boss fight went as close as any of them had to fighting the actual original boss in the story mode, where I won quite easily, it felt like, because I just kept him on lockdown with poison. He never got off the ground. And it seems like that's a boss that might have been more dangerous at range than he is up close. Some bosses are exactly the opposite. Let's, I guess let's unexpectedly start the next and final DLC. I didn't think we were going to get to this. But, oh, wait, there is a bunch of side crap I could do in DLC 2. We did all the DLC 1 side crap. We haven't done any of it in DLC 2. I wasn't sure that I was going to bother. Because I feel like I'm going to get stuff like, yeah, fight a whole bunch of unbeatable bosses in a row. Like, DLC 2 already had some stupid hard boss fights. Oh, when the Kunping comes soaring in. What's this? Taishi C has proposed a rematch. Flagly trains himself. Rematch proposed by Taishi C is not a commitment you can take lightly. I mean, I think I can, actually. Yeah, I haven't decided if I feel like fighting him again. Battle between two tigers. All the Sun clan's hopes are pinned on bringing Jiangdong under its control, but still standing in opposition is a man calling himself the virtuous king of Eastern Wu. That's right, because there's two different kind of main warlords that Sun Ce defeats in the chapter of the novel that this DLC is based on, but they only really covered one of them. Because I think the fight with Gan Ning, the fight where Gan Ning is on the side of Huang Zhu is actually a different chapter. Now all that happens, and then they step away from Sun Ce for a while, and then the novel comes back to Sun Ce, and he takes out two warlords in the southeast and sets up kind of the... Because Sun Quan doesn't expand Sun Ce's territory much. He rules it for a long time without ever surrendering to Wei or Shu, but he doesn't really expand it too much. Like most of what... Well, that's not true, actually. Because there's that whole thing where they take those territories... Yeah, the whole death of Guan Yu business. Anyway, never mind. No, but the basic foundation of Wu is all done in like one chapter of like Sun Ce's rapid fire military operations, and one of them is not even covered in the DLC, and it's this one. So maybe we'll do this. We're gonna go witness a tiger hunt. All the Sun clan's hopes are pinned on bringing Jiangdong under its control, but still standing in opposition is a man calling himself the virtuous king of Eastern Wu. After a series of battles, Sun Ce manages to corner him. You will go with Sun Ce and his warriors to witness the final tiger hunt. The split-leg tiger truck. Sorry, that makes no sense. Oh man, I'm looking at my... I spent last week on vacation at the beach, as I mentioned, and first day on the beach... Went out for a long, very enjoyable walk on the beach and hanging around and splashing in the water with my nephews. And put on a lot of sunscreen. One place I didn't put on any sunscreen was on my feet. And the top of my feet just got the shit burned out of them. There's various spots on my body where there was like a lot of color because I hadn't put on the sunscreen that carefully. I put on spray sunscreen, but like no, the only place where it was burned, but it was burned for days. I wasn't wearing socks because it was too painful. It was the top of my feet. Be careful when you are on the beach. I joined forces with Sun Ce.
Colluding with Shunyue tribes, causing chaos in this region.
But I thought he was the...
He's just a petty bandit, yet dares to proclaim himself the virtuous king of Eastern Wu. The time has come to complete my conquest. These hands will see it done.
Get her done. I thought he was a... Oh, never mind. I just missed dialogue there because of my impetuousness. So we've already got our allies here. We are sworn brothers with Sun Ce, not so much with Taishi C. Let's see about let's talk about those monster trucks. Now we've got Oh, see, I can't even see. Okay, I can see Sinjin. I just can't. Okay. So can I use a cup of cordiality on him? Because I never did get a... There we go. Alright. Because I'm kind of realizing again, like, I am never going to actually... Yeah, let's get these locked here. This is my... This is so I can cosplay as Since's dad and really freak him out. Spirit consumption, spirit gain for deflecting something upon fatal strike, spirit attack. Spirit attack, spirit damage? What the hell? What does that mean? Spirit attack, spirit damage. Spirit damage dealt with spirit attack. I don't remember what spirit attacks are. That's the problem. I know what spirit damage are, but not spirit attacks. I've lost all track of whatever that means. Okay, whatever. Who else am I unlikely to actually... Jianwei. You... Taishitsi is only level 3. Hamdingers, one guy. I guess the storyline appropriate ones to be using now are for the final DLC are going to be the shoe people who somehow we might get additional shoes allies actually now that I think about it. But yeah, I mean I'm already sworn brothers with all the ones that the story's given us so far. These ancillary characters we haven't used much have not been members of the Shoe World Order. Hamdingers. Negative effect removal upon fatal strike. HP restoration for melee attack damage. HP restoration for melee attack. That's an interesting one, actually. Fatal strike damage. HP recovery after fatal strike. Spirit damage. Damage bonus. Heavy equipment load. Could be interesting, except I'm not... Well, the Tsatao gear is heavy, I guess. Damage reduction on martial arts. I don't care about that. I'm looking for ones that might be kind of interesting. Spirit consumption. Show you positive effect duration. Elemental damage. Yeah. Enemy detection. Physical resistance. Enemy detection can be pretty handy. Okay, martial arts. Spirit consumption. Ranged attack headshot damage. I'm pretty sure I don't care about that. I guess Dion away. Because damage bonus from heavy equipment load could be useful eventually. I guess 3 always gives you Sworn Brother. These guys really do love hanging out with me. They just, they can't get over it when I give them some booze. Greaves of Grandeur, Gauntlets of Grandeur, Armor of Grandeur, Helmet of Grandeur, Gale Bringer dual halberds. Don't actually care about any of this. I think I'm going to spend the rest of this video just in this menu, it seems like. Sorry, guys. Okay, it's not just that 3 of them always gives you... It's... 10 is Sworn Brother, I guess. I guess I'll save a few for use on new characters that we meet through the DLC. Lead Tiger Serpent stuff. Martial arts. I mean, it's all these martial arts shit. Never mind. I guess I shouldn't be that shocked. So apparently I already have enemy detection from something. I think I have enemy detection gear equipped, actually. Okay, the virtuous tiger of wherever is he's got like rats that work for him. Oh, this is one of those where we're starting out with like level 10. Because it feels like a normal level, but it's going to be really short, probably. See, this would have been the boss zone. Oh, but they hit loot's up here. This would have been the boss zone. I can wander in here without fear because I have enemy detection on. Otherwise, I would have been creeping around looking for snake ladies hanging from the ceiling. Even though that's Neo, not Wolong. Wolong has never used that enemy. Oh, a wizard, eh? Alright, well, I guess his wizardry ignores the ceiling. He just gets to cheat. It'd be nice if I could see where he was. Fidelity. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us a lesson that we should learn. Oh wait, that's a Wheel of Morality. Excuse me. Okay, well. Guess you saw us again. There he is. Not sure what the best way to reach him is, other than maybe the old bow and arrow. Alright, so on the roof of this building. I tried to evade, but I got confused. Great start to this video. Not really finishing with finishing that smoothly here. Alright, so we're gonna have to navigate some hippity hoppity tents. Oh, come on, no fair. He had the little, like, red thing on him. The red mark of you can run up to him and sneak attack him just because he noticed me. This tiger killed somebody.
You're taking a beating. Step aside.
I kind of am, actually.
You got this. You're in over your head.
Yeah, you know, it would be nice if they actually finished it. So, it looks like Sun Tzu avenged those various people, not me. He didn't avenge me because I didn't die, but also I didn't avenge those people. That's what I'm trying to get to. So, alright, well. Making a bit of a mess of things here, but, and I have to decide, do I feel like recording another episode of this series? I said I was only going to record one. That would mean I would at least start the week after I get back from the business, because I'll be, traveling out of town for business, working a whole week, traveling back on Saturday, like traveling on Sunday so I can be in an office TDY on Monday, working a full day Friday, traveling back on Saturday. So this is not usually how travel works in the civil service. Usually, if you're, at least where I'm at, usually you're going to be flying on Monday, working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then flying home on Friday. That's how it would normally go. So my thing is just to try to be ready, because I'll be home a week from today is the day I will travel. So I'll have Sunday to get some stuff done, but it would be nice if I had, made a lead on the week. And what am I? Why I'm just planning all this shit out loud that you don't care about at all. But here we go. Probably the best use of time here would just be to record another video of this and not switch videos. Just not switch series. Yeah, I'm thinking out loud here. So I got two little guys. Strengthen my oath with tight sheet. See, didn't know that we'd sworn an oath, but okay. You say so, game. Do you know what? Despite what I said, I think I'm gonna hit this treasure chest. Call it a video. Let's get while the getting's good. This was a more successful. I really was at least a little bit worried. I figured I had a decent chance of winning by the end of the video, but it would probably take me a whole video. But yeah, we beat that boss, and so it really did turn out, for those who were watching the last video, getting really close but not quite getting it done. No, I just needed to call it a session, come back, get away from the game, and take it on fresh. And yeah, we are past that nightmare boss gauntlet. I have nothing stopping me from jumping right back into this game. So let's just quit while it's feeling good to play the game. And when we come back next time, it'll be a new JG who has been through a week of annoying work travel, playing a little Wo Long Fallen Dynasty to recover his wits. Thanks for watching.